Have you ever eaten something just absolutely incredible, and when your friend asked you how it was, all you could say was, "It was good." You know there's more to it, but the words just aren't there.
All the time. It's so frustrating. You want to share the experience, but delicious just doesn't quite capture it, you know?
Exactly. Well, if that sounds like you are in the right place. Welcome everyone to English with Adam.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Adam. And today we're going to give you the tools, the vocabulary to talk about food like a pro.
Yes, so you can finally do justice to that amazing meal you had. Let's get into it.
All right, so the first and maybe easiest way to elevate your food description is to talk about texture.
Texture. Okay, so you mean like how it feels in your mouth?
Precisely. Instead of just saying a soup is good, you could say it's rich and creamy. Or maybe a piece of fish isn't just tasty, it's tender and flaky. See the difference?
Oh, yeah, that's way more descriptive. So for something like potato chips, you could say they're crunchy and crispy.
Perfect. Or a steak could be tough, or it could be melt in your mouth tender. A dessert could be silky, smooth, or maybe gooey if it's a brownie. These words paint a much clearer picture.
Gooey brownie. Now I'm hungry. Okay, so texture. I like that. What's next?
Next, let's talk about the actual taste, but let's go beyond just sweet or salty. Let's talk about the flavor profile. In cooking, we usually talk about 5 basic tastes. Do you know what they are?
Ooh, a quiz. Okay, sweet, salty, sour like a lemon, and bitter like dark coffee. What's the fifth one? I always forget it.
The fifth one is umami. It's a Japanese word, and it basically means savory. It's that deep, rich, meaty flavor. You find it in things like mushrooms, soy sauce, aged cheeses, and ripe tomatoes.
Umami, right. So that's why a good spaghetti sauce with tomatoes and mushrooms feels so satisfying. It's full of umami.
You got it. So when you're describing a dish, you can talk about the balance of these flavors. You could say, the dish had a wonderful balance of sweet and sour, or the umami from the mushrooms really made the dish so rich and savory.
That sounds so much more intelligent than just, it was yummy.
It is, and it shows you're really thinking about what you're eating. Okay, so we've got texture and flavor profile. Tip number 4 is to build your adjective word bank.
A word bank. I like that. So more descriptive words?
Yeah, exactly. Let's take the word spicy, for example. Not everything spicy is the same, right? A dish could have a gentle warmth, or it could be fiery hot. You could use words like piquant for a pleasant sharp spice, or peppery if it tastes of black pepper.
Right. A spicy curry is very different from like spicy cinnamon.
Perfect example. Same for sweet. Is it sugary sweet like candy? Or is it more of a honeyed sweetness? Or maybe it's fruity? Think about a salad dressing. Instead of just good, you could say it's tangy, zesty, or vibrant. It gives so much more information.
Zesty. I love that word. It makes me think of lemon and lime right away. So, texture, flavor profile, and a bigger word bank. This is already so helpful.
Good. Now for the 4th tip, which is a bit more creative. Use similes and metaphor.
Ooh, okay, we're getting into literature now.
Sort of. It's about comparison. It helps connect a food to a feeling or a familiar idea. For instance, you could say, the meringue was as light as a cloud.
Oh, I can picture that perfectly. Fluffy and airy.
Right? Or, this chicken noodle soup is like a warm hug in a bowl. It's not literally a hug, but it conveys that feeling of comfort and warmth. It's about the emotion the food gives you.
A warm hug in a bowl. I love that. It makes the description so much more personal and relatable. You're not just describing the food, you're describing the experience of eating it.
And that leads perfectly into our final tip, number 5. Describe the whole experience. Food isn't just taste and texture. It's also about aroma, presentation, and even the sound.
That's so true. The smell of baking bread or sizzling bacon, it's a huge part of it before you even take a bite.
Absolutely. So talk about it. You could say, the fragrant aroma of garlic and herbs hit me as soon as the plate was set down. Or talk about how it looked. The dish was beautifully plated. It was a work of art.
You know, that reminds me of my grandmother's kitchen. It always had this wonderful, sweet and spicy aroma of cinnamon and apples when she was baking her apple pie. Just thinking about the smell brings back the memory.
D, that's a perfect description. You've just shared an entire experience, not just a taste. You've transported me to your grandmother's kitchen. That's the power of good description.
Wow, okay, let's do a quick recap. So number 1 was texture.
Right, like creamy, crunchy, tender. Number 2 was the flavor profile, sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami.
Number 3, build your adjective word bank with words like zesty or fiery.
4 was using similes and metaphors like as light as a cloud.
And 5, describe the whole experience, including the aroma and presentation. This has been amazing. I feel like I'm ready to write a food blog now.
Well, we hope these tips help all of you describe your next meal with a lot more color and confidence. It makes sharing your experiences so much more fun and engaging. You know what? Before we wrap up, how about a little practice round? I'll think of a food and you try to describe it using these tips, then we can switch.
It really does. And if you all enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, we would so appreciate it if you'd give it a like and subscribe to our channel, English with Adam, for more tips like this. I love that idea. Okay, hit me with it. I'm ready.
And we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us about the most delicious thing you've eaten recently. Try to use some of the words and tips we talked about today. We're excited to read them. All right, I've got one. Imagine this. You hold it in your hand and it feels cool and firm with a slightly bumpy, leathery skin. When you bring it close, you're hit with a bright, zesty aroma that's incredibly fresh and instantly perks you up. The scent is like sunshine in your hand.
Okay, that was pretty good. And yes, please do leave us examples. Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.